music has come to?
This is recording.
Is this what music has come to? Hello people on the internet, my name is Zainab aka Zaji. I made two promises before starting YouTube. Number one would be quality over quantity, and that's exactly what I'm doing. My cousin came over from America. Yeah, I just called her in like, yo, come in, we're filming a video. No, she was visiting and we filmed a video, but I didn't like it. I didn't like what I was editing. It just didn't turn out good. I'm so sorry, Mary. Maybe next time. And the second promise was I wasn't going to rant so soon. Now, I made YouTube telling myself, Zainab, it's a platform where you're going to openly discuss your problems as well as others, but mostly keep the audience entertained. We're not going to post your social problems until we get to a good 15-20 videos. Yet here we are. And I've just been feeling really frustrated lately. I don't know why. Life is going okay. Again, see, okay. It's not going great right now. Studies are going okay. Friends are going okay. My love life is still non-existent. I pinned it down to one thing that I feel like probably is the bottom of this. My parents. No, now I get what you're all thinking, Zainab. It's a part of everyone's life. Parents are there. No. I took a census. I talked to all of my friends. Their parents aren't as strict as mine. I have a book. I've made a list of things my parents do that most likely other parents don't. It's a rant. I don't want to bore you, but we're still going to try to make it as funny as possible. I think the greatest issue I have as a 16-year-old with my parents is that they don't let me do a lot of stuff. Now, I'm not really allowed to go to a lot of parties. I mean, I am, but again, there are limitations to that. I'm not allowed to... I'm making them sound like villains. I'm allowed to do everything, okay? It's just that there's a small quantity of it, right? Limitations. And what bothers me the most is that, okay, they've instilled it in me to be the best to my ability, that like, you know, you are our daughter, you need to take our name on, right? They've curbed me from a lot of stuff, they've kept me on the straight path, told me to stay away from the wrong sort of people, told me to focus on my studies, kept me in extracurriculars. Like, they've brought me up to be that star child that every parent wants. Star child. I sound so self-centered right now, but that's not the point. Where do we start from? I think we're just gonna start from the top of the list. So, my generation, we're really reckless. We get into a lot of stuff that we're not supposed to. I'm not gonna name it because younger people watch my stuff as well. I don't want to get demonetized. I sound like a YouTuber. I'm so happy. But here's the scenario. A lot of kids get caught sneaking out to parties and, like, you know, doing drugs, let's say, probably, and just doing a lot of bad stuff. And me, over here, I get caught sneaking out of my room at 2 in the morning to get a glass of water. They come in and they treat me like I've committed the worst crime ever because I stayed up past my bedtime. Mom and Dad, that's not how the world works. Okay, moving on. I don't really keep to the norm. That's not something my parents have told me to do. Like, they've told me to stay away from what other people are doing again. Don't be like the rest of the world. Be your own self. I'm just stating facts, alright? Don't come at me, everyone who does it. I personally think you guys are awesome. But girls these days have their hair open, they look really beautiful. And now for me, it's not the fact that I can't keep it open, it's the fact that my mom won't let me. Because she's like, you're gonna look really cheap. Again, I was gonna use phrase and language that I don't want to go on this channel as of yet. And I don't really do it often. She's instilled it in me. I'm like, okay, I don't do it. But whenever I do, let's say I open my hair 2 days in a row. The third day, if I open it, my mom will come at me and be like, Zainab, you've been keeping your hair open too long. Kya divana pan ho raha hai? Please tie your hair up right now. It's the company you hang out with. That's the reason you're starting to act all divana. And I'm just like, Mom, no. 2 points down out of like 500. Another thing I feel like parents do, not just my parents, is that they don't appreciate their kids as much. Because, again, real life scenarios, I am not exaggerating, I kid you not. It's the day of the O-level results, right? And mashallah say, I'm so happy I got 2 A stars and an A. So I get my result, everyone is so happy for like 10 minutes. And then fast forward 5 hours into the day of the O-level results, and I'm chilling on my phone. I'm like, thank God. I call up my friends. We've been talking for like a good 2 hours, and my mom comes in my room and she's like, "Koi padhai nahi karni kya?" And I'm just like, Mom, legit, I worked my ass off like 3 months ago. I need this break now. And the other thing is that I probably didn't even study as much as you guys thought I did for the O-levels to achieve these results. And I still got the results, so you guys don't need to worry about my study life. I just proved it to you by getting freaking A's and A stars. And maybe it's my bad luck or it's just her good fortune that she comes into the room every single time on my phone. It's like I could be studying for 5 hours straight, and the minute I pick my phone up, my mom will just waltz in and be like, "You were on your phone 10 minutes ago." And I'm just like, "Mom, no I wasn't." I think I'm probably gonna die filming this video. I'm probably gonna have a brain aneurysm or something.
You're probably gonna die after this video.
I'm probably gonna die after this video. My parents are gonna come at me. And another thing my parents love to do, my parents love comparing me to other kids. And okay, I do the same. I'm like, no, but my friend Aisha, you know, she has an iPhone X. Why can't I get an iPhone X? And my parents are like, oh no, don't compare. You are your own individual person, right? And then I'm like, okay, fine, yeah, sure. And then my parents come the other day and they're like, you know, Abdul, uncle's son, he got like 5 A stars and 2 A's in his O-levels because he worked his ass off. And what are you doing? You're on your phone watching frickin' Tana Mojo relating her stories of how she drank alcohol for the first time in her life. And it's aggravating because then I point it out and I'm like, you told me not to compare. Why are you comparing? And they're like, oh, we're parents, we can get away with it. This is a very jumbled video, I'm sorry, but the emotions are real. I think another thing my parents do is, because they've instilled it in me to be the best of my ability, I try to be. But sometimes I don't live up to that expectation. And again, they're kids doing worse things than me, getting low-ass grades, just failing in life miserably. And then there's me. This is another real-life story that I'm going to relate. It was school campaigning. You know, I was running for head girl. I didn't win, it's okay. But I was running for a head girl or student council president. And I was very busy during recess. I had to, you know, quantify stuff, stickers, I had to quantify whistles, I had to get my group together, stuff like that. So I didn't get time to eat my lunch. I'd come home and I'd be really tired, so I'd forget to take my lunchbox out of my bag. And now if there was fruit in it, like amrud, and I accidentally left it in, it came out the next day and it was like really rotten, and my mom saw it. And she took a picture of it because, oh, why not? And she showed it to my dad, and they both come home, and it's like this little intervention at night. They both seat me down and they're like, Zainab, we've raised. I don't get messages ever. And then the minute I start filming, I get messages and they're freaking Snapchat streaks. Now where was I? Yes. So the intervention, and they sit me down and they're like, Zainab, we've raised you better than that. You know that there are people dying in this world and yet you are being ungrateful and you're not eating your food. And the way they said it, and the way that my dad kept on repeating just not eating your food, Imran Khan's in Naya Pakistan, you have to be a part of it, you cannot waste your food. And they just made it sound like I had freaking murdered somebody, or worst daughter of the year award goes to me because I didn't finish my food one day. I finished it all 4 days of the week, and the one day I don't, I have no words. I have no words. Again, I don't know whether I want to laugh or I want to cry during the making of this video. Again, it's why, Mom, we could bet, I swear, if you want to bet a day that my parents don't go without scolding me or lecturing me. And I'd probably win all 1,000,000 times. Every single time. And then my parents call themselves the most liberal parents in the world. I'm like, in which world? One more incident, or one more story that I just wanted to share. So my phone over here, let's call this Bob the Second. And you're gonna ask what happened to Bob the First. Now, Bob the First was a really shitty phone. It was a Q-Mobile. I don't like it, I'm sorry. Q-Mobile, I just don't like it as a brand. They're probably never gonna sponsor me now, but okay, I said it on YouTube. Parents let them stay awake 2 a.m. at night and have their phone in the morning, and they're awake till like the early hours of the morning. My story is that my phone goes into my parents' room after 9. Yes, whoever wants to contact me, if I have fans or friends or anything. Now you know I don't have my phone with me after 9:30. It's a freaking miracle if I have it even after 10. Like God's grace has descended upon me. And so one day, you know, I forgot to put my phone in my mom's room, and I had it with me at night. And so I was checking my messages in the morning like every normal human being would do. They were like school messages. And my mom comes in, and I'm in my nightsuit, I'm in my bed, and she comes in and she sees me. Again, she looks at me as if I've just committed the worst crime in the world. I was on my phone. I'm never on my phone. You get that? Never. Like, let's take 1 to 1,000 probability. It would be like a 0.25% chance, right? Percent probability. I don't know. Do I look like I do math? And she looks at me with death in her eyes. I kid you not. She takes Bob the First just from my hand, and she's like, "Oh yeah, now you start." This has never happened before. I should start filming more often. And she takes Bob the First, and she just, with all full baseball force, throws it to the ground. Smash! Kaboom! A million pieces. And I just stare at her like, wow, this happens. Imagine if I was caught doing drugs. My parents would probably chuck me out the window along with my phone. I think that's it. These are just a few minor reasons why I feel like my parents could be the possible reason for my frustration. I mean, I guess everyone's parents are, and at the end of the day, they're just doing it to better us. On a side note, I love you, Mom and Dad. Don't worry. It's just, I was really frustrated. I still am, but I think ranting really helped it. I hope you, the viewer, the audience, enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you want to hear more of my problems, or if you don't, just don't even dislike, just leave. I don't mind. Subscribe down below, or I think I have a little bell here, I don't even know. Turn on post notifications so you at least know when I upload. I just hope I don't bore you is all, and I just hope you take pleasure from my pain. I still don't have an outro, I still don't have an intro, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But you can move on, you can subscribe, you can comment down below if you want to let me know about anything. My Instagram and Snapchat handles are that_Zaji531, so you can check me out over there. And my name is Zaji, and I will be seeing you all later.